Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy. Today we're going to be checking out the Forbidden Digsite, the new shelter. It does cost 1,500 atoms, which makes it, the standard price of a new shelter. But that's also a fair chunk of change too. So we're going to go in, take a good look at it, and see if it's really worth all those atoms. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like the photos ever really do things justice. It's more something you gotta see in person to decide, and do you really want it? So let's hop into the world. First thing we gotta check out is the entrance to the shelters. And the first thing I notice about that is that these look exactly like the entrance to the abandoned mine. Which might not bother you, but I don't know. It kind of bugs me a little bit. I wish at the very least they were reskinned to look at least slightly different. Because I don't really want all of my shelter entrances to be the same. But that's just a personal preference on my part. But let's go ahead. We'll slap this thing down. Again, it is the exact same thing as the abandoned mine. But let's head on down inside of it, and we'll see. Well, what's it like once you get in there? So the first thing I gotta say is there is plenty of verticality inside this place. Yeah, you could really go crazy in here. In fact, I would wager that if I was going crazy in here, I would hit max budget long before I could fill this place up. So that is a good sign for at least the space of it. Not really a good sign towards the budget. I wish that would get raised, honestly. Now, of course, off on this side, got a little light back here. I'm kind of digging this side of it. Also, fun fact, these lights that are around, you can walk up. It has like a little prompt where you can turn them on and off. And at the very back, we got this dug out area. My first thought when I saw it was like, oh, that'd be a really easy basement. But then again, you're in a shelter, so it's pretty easy to make a basement regardless. But I really like that little section. Now, off on this side, we have another dugout spot. Except in here, we have the skeleton of what I believe is a whale. I know someone's going to be like, no, it's not. I'm pretty darn sure that's a whale skeleton. Or at the very least, a mutated whale, which sounds terrifying. And part of me would love to fight it. Yeah, maybe you have some mutated whale boss fight and one of your rewards is a Save the Whales t-shirt. I don't know. I'm crazy. Maybe you shouldn't listen to me. Now, one thing we do need to check is, I'm sure someone's like, oh, I want to cover that up. So, let's see if it'll let us go ahead and place a foundation over it in case you just want to cover this section up. And there you go. So, if you're worried about, I don't really want the skeleton there, you can easily disguise it. Hide it, you should be good to go. So overall, this place is pretty darn awesome. I love the fact that there are vines coming through the sides. It really feels like a cave. Another thing is kind of cool. We go over to the exit. It actually feels like the exit of a cave in the game, where you just walk up into blackness. So that is a nice touch. Overall, honestly, this is one of my favorite shelters. I can't wait to go crazy in this place. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.